Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemodium 7. In the last episode, we set up some cool things, I believe one of which was this, a camera monitor, which we can look through our camera at. And we can, check in on our bees, see what's happening around the base. I think it's awesome that, the shaders work in it as well. Everything apparently works, which is really cool. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm a big fan of it. I didn't know they existed, and upon finding out they exist, they're really cool. What else did we do? I'll be honest, not entirely sure. What I do know is we started playing Allthemodium 7 to the sky, right? The reason I'm bringing this up is one, so you can check it out. So it's a pretty fun series, pretty fun mod pack. A lot of the similar mods, but this time around it looks like they've got some different mods as well that aren't in this mod pack. So I'm hoping we won't have what happens with Allthemodium 6 where there was too much overlap. You know what I mean? I was doing Pneumaticraft in this series, and then in the Sky series, I was also doing Pneumaticraft, and it was sort of I don't know, that's a bit weird. So hopefully that doesn't happen. The other main reason I'm bringing it up is scheduling, right? Today, you're going to get two videos. You're going to get this video, and you're going to get Allthemodium 7 to the sky. Purely because I had enough time to do it, right? During the week, I very likely won't. Which means you'll likely get alternating days in terms of for the episode. So one episode one day, one episode the other. Maybe. Or what I might do is we might smash out Allthemodium 7 to the sky simply because it's a new pack. Everyone's wanting to watch it. There's not a big backlog of episodes. But yeah, I don't know what the big plan is, but the episodes will happen. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what order they'll happen in, okay? So I apologize in advance if the episodes for this series or even the other series slow down at any point. But yeah. Okay, so what are we doing this episode? My plan is we're going to stick with these seeds again for a little bit. Because there's a few other ways we can make this work. I'm going to refresh the chunks here to get everything working. Obviously, the particles are pretty crazy. I think there are mods that you can get to remove specific particles. I'm just going to pretty much get rid of all the particles because that's probably going to make things a little bit better. In particular, what do we want to do? Realistically, I want to be making more seeds because at the moment we've just got these 5 seeds and I mean, they're getting the job done, but they're not getting much of a job done. You know what I mean? If we just had all of these as netherite seeds, we'd have a lot of netherite, infinite. Although, regardless, if we actually have a look at our essence, we've got a lot. You know what I mean? We're, by no means are we, I guess, strapped at the moment for netherite. Look, stacks. We got a stack and a half. That's not bad. That's pretty good. But obviously I want more. Now, someone made a comment mentioning why I'm using inferium seeds instead of supremium seeds or something. I didn't think they existed, to be honest. Do they exist? I don't see them. I don't think they exist, but I thought I'd give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's do at Mystical. Let's search seeds. Here's all the seeds. Inferium is this one here. I don't think they exist. I think I can search inferium and it will show them. And then if I search supremium, no, we've only got the seed reprocessors. What about Insanium? Nope, doesn't look like it. What's one of the other ones? Prudentium? No. So it doesn't appear that there are seeds for those other things. That's why I'm not using them because obviously that does sound like a much better alternative. So what is the plan then? Well, I want to make seeds, but to be honest, it's a little bit repetitive. So I say, sorry if you hear my chair squeaking. I'm moving around a bit. Okay, I'm good now. Hopefully the squeaking stopped. I reckon we set up automation for it. I think that's a pretty fun idea. I'm hoping it's possible. I imagine it is. It'll just be a matter of doing it. So obviously, here's what we've got. We've got all these things here. Now we have a few options to automate this. One is we run pipes underneath all of them. That'll work. One is we run pipes above ground to all of them. That would also work. Those options, the issue with them is they sound really ugly, don't they? I mean, it sounds pretty gross. What can we do instead? I'm trying to think. To be honest, the easiest option is probably just if I make a bunch more Unobtanium ingots and then we just we make entangled blocks and I entangle them all. But that sounds ugly as well. We could use, hey, if we want to jump into something, we could use XNet. I could grab a controller out because XNet has facades and from memory they work pretty well. We're going to need some paper for them, but that should be pretty simple. It's going to cost us wool and glass, but we can make some facades. That should be fine. I'll put the rest of this stuff away. I forgot to hostile neural network the Ender Dragon from the last episode. I completely forgot about that. I think I did anyway. What else do we need? We're going to need connectors, so we'll grab some connectors out. I believe we need one for each of these, so I guess we're going to be making some more here. So how many do I want? 8, I believe. I'm pretty sure there's 8 of these. Yep, looks like there's 8. So that should be good. I guess we'll need another one for like the chest. You know what I mean? Like that connects everything. So then I guess we'll grab the chest. Do we want to bring the whole like crafter setup over here with our networks? I guess we could. Well, I guess we've got we have a network up there. You know what? Why not? Why not? When in Rome, set up a network. That's a classic saying used all throughout history. So what I'm going to do is, I guess I'll place it up here. Sure, why not? We'll place the receiver down, hit the network card, fly back over to the base, and I'll add a sign. All right, mystical seeds. That's where it's going to go. Perfect. We should be able to fly back up here. And obviously, here's our network. Next up, we're going to grab a crafter. You know what? Let's do it. I'm just going to keep using creative crafters, partly for science. You know what I mean? I want to see if it's going to break everything. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's fine, but there's only one way to find out. So I'm going to place the crafter here, facing into this chest. So there we go. Crafter into the chest. While we're here, we'll grab a pattern grid, and we'll grab a pattern to go into. We'll grab a few. Why not? The pattern grid can obviously, I don't know, just go up there. Why not? Realistically, we can break that as well. Patterns in there. That should be fine. So the first thing we want are the seeds patterns. So if I click on netherite seeds, what happens if I paste this in? Oh, it actually puts everything that we need in there. The 4 supremium essence, the 4 netherite ingots, and the prosperity seed base, and we get netherite seeds. That's perfect. Awesome. I don't have to juggle around the recipe. So that'll go in there, and that'll end up in the chest. From here, what happens? Well, this is where the fun begins. Basically, I need to dig out a path underneath all of these, like so. Realistically as well, we can actually probably make this area look a little bit nicer while we're at it. You know what I mean? Because it's not the prettiest thing. It doesn't have to be the ugliest thing either, but you know, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to place these connectors under each of these. That should be fine. I don't think I need to specify what they are because I think it'll be pretty obvious when we put them in the controller. The controller itself, by the way, I guess we can just place here. That should be fine. Under this guy, we're going to need 2 different things. I think we need a second controller. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we do. I'll place these both under here. So these connectors are obviously connecting up the chest, the controller, and all of these things. To bridge this gap in between all of them, we'll want some controllers, or not some controllers, some cables. These blue network cables are what we'll use. They're crafted like so, just a bunch of like vanilla ingredients. And so we'll run this through, and I'll do this little square design around the whole thing through the middle. That seems to be the easiest we can do. And so now, this guy does need power, so you know we'll make sure that he has power. We'll give him an ender gate slapped on his head. There we go. And so here we go. What do we see? Well, we see our chest, we see the controller at the bottom, and we see all of the infusion crystals. So what do we do? This first network, we've currently got a network here already, or a channel. I'm going to remove it. We'll remove that because we've used this controller before. You saw it was already filled with power as well. But we're going to click edit channel 1, and we need to set what type of channel this is. So at the moment, it's set on chemical, energy, logic, all this stuff. I actually want to do XNet item. I'm going to click create, and now this entire row is an item channel. And I'm going to call this mystical seeds. There we go. So from here, we can then click on the chest. I'm going to click create, and it will now create something, like a connection on this chest. I'm going to have this actually be an output. So instead of insert, I'm going to change it to extract. You can say that that's now on an E. And so now it's going to extract from the chest. It's currently set up to do a single item. The number of ticks for each operation, we can have it, I guess, be 10. There's no problem. You can also change it to be stacks or something. I don't know if we need to, but we can see if we do in the future. You know what? We'll change it to stack. We'll see what it does. And already that's probably good enough, right? We can add in whitelist, blacklist, all that sort of stuff soon. Extract mode, first available random slot or round robin. Oh, I also forgot. We are going to need another connector, sorry. So let's actually grab this connector. What was it? What were we using? We were using blue connectors, I believe. Yeah. because we obviously need one on this guy as well. So we'll dig under here. Oh, I didn't actually want to place that one. We'll try to pick that up, place a connector. There we go. Because obviously we need the seeds specifically to go there, the prosperity seed base. So how are we going to do this? Can I drag things in here? No. All right, hold on. There's a little bit of work we got to do. So first of all, let me grab some of these prosperity seed bases. I'm going to specify on this guy, the infusion altar. I'm going to click create. I'm going to make this, I think it's currently on whitelist mode, I would imagine. And I'm going to place in this seed right here. So this is now, I believe, whitelisted to go into the infusion altar. Then what I think we can do is I could probably go on the rest of these, click create, and I could probably turn on blacklist mode and blacklist the prosperity seeds from going into any of the pillars. Now, I could go through each of these and do that exact same thing, or we can click on this. We can click copy this connector to the clipboard, that button right here. Then when we click on these, I can just click paste and it automatically puts in everything we need. How cool is that? That is an insane time set. Like XNet is really good. When you know how it works, it's awesome. By the way, I'm hoping this all works. So for starters, I think this just works. I think if I put seeds in here, they end up there. And I think even if I grab more seeds, they won't go anywhere else because they're all blacklisted. It can only go here, meaning if I take these off, another one show up. How cool is that? We have the two on us. Awesome. So that works. The rest of them, it's fine. They can take whatever they want. All the rest of the ingredients can go on these, I think. Now, the only time that this will become an issue, I believe, is going to be ordering multiple of the ones type of seed. So I think when that happens, what we actually have to do here is we have to change this to be redstone pulse inserts next set. That's what we're going to have to do, okay? We're going to have to do a little bit of work here. I'm going to grab an entangled block. I'm going to grab, we've got our entangler on us. I'm going to grab some wireless redstone. So I'm going to need, what do we want to use for this? Because we could use relays. We could use some good old, I always forget what they're called. The create relays. They're not called relays, but I always call them relays. Does anyone know what they're called? I have to look it up because I didn't, here they are. Links, they're called redstone links. Were they ever called relays? Am I crazy? Someone let me know. But anyway, what we're going to do is I can probably just entangle this. I'm going to entangle the altar. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to come over here. We're going to dig up a little bit of the land here. I'm going to place the altar. And I believe what I'm going to do, here, we'll entangle it. Oh, I didn't want to place that. Sorry. We'll entangle it. There we go. I'm going to place a comparator. What I believe should happen now is when there's a seed in here, for example, we have a prosperity seed and I place it in there. Does this light up? It currently doesn't. I was really hoping it would, but it clearly doesn't. In that case, there's something else we're going to have to do. I'm going to have to bring out... what's the best way to do this? I think it should work, so I don't really know why it isn't, but it's fine. We're going to use a redstone writer as well as an inventory reader from Integrated Dynamics with a logic cable and then also some variable cards. So we'll place the logic cable. The inventory reader will be on here. It will be set up to say, hey, is the inventory empty? It currently says true, but it has seeds on it. Is inventory empty? Oh no, it does say that there's stuff in there. Wait. Is inventory not empty true? Is inventory empty false? Okay, yeah, sorry. I think I was reading the things wrong. Is inventory not empty? True. I think this is what I want, right? So I'm going to have this thing output a redstone when a redstone signal when the inventory is not empty, right? So when there's something in there, we will have a redstone signal sent out into this guy here, redstone, okay? So currently, this crafter should be receiving redstone, okay? That's how this should be working at the moment because inventory not empty, so something in the inventory is true, okay? Awesome. It should be that simple, okay? Hopefully you're following along so far. So where do we go from here? Good question. I need to think. I think that's pretty much it, to be completely honest. I think the next thing we need is to set up this connector again. We're going to set up another item path here, another item channel. This time, we're going to have it insert into another chest. So we'll grab another one. This chest is going to be, I believe, here. And this guy, yeah, I guess we'll have to hook him up as well with some cables. It's fine. everything's A-okay. Oh, awesome. It's currently a blood moon, I believe, so I'm not actually allowed to sleep through the night. The mod was cool for like a minute, and then it got really annoying. This whole like blood moon mod, because like it's not an issue. Like the mobs are just annoying. There's no like threat. You know what I mean? Anyway, we'll grab a connector. We'll grab the network cables. This should be good. And obviously, yeah, there's like color coding you can do as well, which is really cool. But we'll hook this up. This chest, I will actually name it. So if we go under here, we can open it up, and I'll call this output, and then I'll call this input. Input. So the thought process here is this one here is the input chest that inputs everything into the system, and this one's the output chest. So what I should be able to do is actually have this infusion altar extract, and I'm going to have it extract a blacklisted prosperity seed. So I'll grab this prosperity seed out just for this example. We'll click on this extract, and I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to say blacklist. So in theory, it will extract anything that isn't a prosperity seed. So when we have the finished seed in there, it'll extract it. So that should work perfectly, I believe. And then from there, it's got nowhere to put it. So we'll say, hey, input it back into this chest. And then on this guy, we'll simply grab an importer, and why not? We'll make it creative. There we go. And this should work pretty much perfectly, hopefully. Okay, so what do we do from here, you might be wondering? Well, I don't know. There's a lot to do. For starters, I guess we should probably check to see if it works. That's probably a good step. What I'm going to have to do, though, is I will have to run back to our crafting area, because I need to add... sorry about this lag. I need to add prosperity seed base to our crafters. Also, yeah, I listen, couldn't explain the reason for all this lag. Maybe it's because the first time we've been here in a while, which also reminds me, I don't know if we have a mega torch over here, but we probably should have one, especially during these horrific blood moons. So we'll place that there. That should hopefully keep us safe. Oh, we got experience. Sure. What was I doing? Oh, yes. We were adding the recipe for the prosperity seed base. Grab this guy. Chuck him in here. We might have already had one. I'm not sure. But now, if I search netherite seeds, I believe we can craft them. I'll tell you what. I'm going to click craft. I don't know if it'll work right now as it is, but we'll click it, and we'll see if it does. I'll tell you what. I really wish I could skip this night, but we're not allowed to. Look at all the mobs as well. All the lag. That's just... Like I get that I can just place more of these around, but I could also just sleep normally. You know, that's also a really cool feature of the game that exists. Like, oh my god, what a just nightmare. Ugh. By the way, look at this. Everything is literally here. I know it's a little bit hard to see what's going on because I'm just being attacked by just horrendous amounts of just lag and just horrendousness. Like, oh my god. Like, is this really necessary? Like, is it? I can't sleep this. I can't skip this, by the way, because there's a blood moon. I can't even see the blood moon currently. I don't even know where the moon is. Here, can we like it's a blood like eclipse. Like, oh god. Alright, well anyway, how do we fix this then? How do we get it to work? Well, I believe if we replace that button with a lever, everything should work almost perfectly. In fact, I think it should work perfectly. We'll try and get rid of all this junk that we've been given. We'll search for our lever. Here we go. You could obviously give it like just a redstone block or something, but if I keep this on, nothing has happened. What is wrong with this recipe? Oh no, it did happen. Oh, I've got particles off. My apologies. That makes a lot of sense. Let's turn particles back on. That worked perfectly though. If we search seeds, if we can spell seeds, we've now got netherite seeds. And if I order another one, we should be able to. We should be able to wait here. It's going to craft all of the... oh, there it is. Hey, that's pretty cool. That was very simple to set up. To set up. How cool is that? And there we go. We've got now 2 seeds. So we can do that with pretty much everything. In terms of our facades, how do these work? Right or sneak right click on a block to mimic. Yeah. So I'm going to right click on grass, and then I'm going to right click on the connectors, and we can just fill them up with grass if we want to. And then on the connectors there, we're going to have to right click to, or crouch right click. But pretty nice way to clean up the area. I know I said I was going to put like a different type of block instead of just grass, but it's too late. We've started doing it. But yeah, that works pretty well, I feel. The facades themselves are pretty cheap. Just a bit of paper and wool and whatnot. Obviously, early game, they're a little bit annoying, but you know, at this point of the game, they're fine. Oh, that's not what we want. How do I... Uh-oh. I don't know how to... How do I... Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, there we go. And if you hold them out, you can actually see the wiring through the system. Okay, what does this mean for us? Well, I'm not entirely sure. What I might do, though, is I'm going to search for our seeds, right? In particular, I want the Inferium seeds. Let's, you know, let's, how do I do this? I think I want the two-way. Let's do, Inferium, right? Inferium seeds. I want to place a bunch of these, right? They're pretty good, so I'm going to do this. Oh, they're just crafting recipes, so I didn't even need to do this. Sure, I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, sure. You know what, while we're here, I'll tell you what. I will do all the other stuff. So if we search, Allthemodium, I'm hoping the seeds show up in here. They don't, do they? Okay. Let's search, you know, like Allthemodium, and then we'll bookmark the seeds here. I'll do the same for the Vibranium. Bookmark the seeds. We've got a scary guy near us. And Unobtanium. We'll bookmark these seeds too. We'll get all the recipes for them, just so that we can, you know, get them processed. Like, these things are very expensive. I don't know if you guys know what we're looking at here, but these are blocks of Allthemodium and then blocks of Insanium, which I don't think we can even craft at the moment. So in terms of cheapness, they're not. But, you know, we'll get the patterns, sure. We'll also grab, like, some of these extra patterns that we need. We'll store that with the Inferium seeds over here. And what else do we need? Insanium blocks. Hey, we can process Insanium, so I guess in theory we can make this stuff. It's just, you know, we can't really. Alright, well, this stuff can go in there as a, you know, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. In terms of over here, I guess we could make sure that it's force-loaded so that we can order them whenever. I'll go add the rest of these recipes into our crafting area over here. Open this up, chuck in these guys. Perfect. Let's go back to our farm, and let's you know, let's do a bit of a refresh. Pack this guy full of the good stuff. In terms of the upgraded stuff, oh god, I forgot about the particles. Really need to find a mod that that gets rid of that stuff. All these seeds, I'm gonna break. Oh, did it just get rid of all the seeds? It did. I mean, I guess that's fine because we're just gonna get rid of specifically that stuff. So what are we gonna do? Well, for starters, I'll keep this as it was, pretty much. Like, we'll place all these fun little ones in the middle here, just so that I guess they can keep growing. Is he off-centered? What's going on here? Why do I feel like he's off-centered? Oh no, he's good. I don't know. I felt like he was, though. Didn't it look like he was? I don't know, I might be losing it. And then what? We had an Inferium seed here. Beautiful. Alright. I'll continue with this then. You know, I'll break all this stuff. We'll break this. Hey, honestly, I think we'll do it all because we don't need this to be processing all this stuff. So we might as well just get rid of it. And then comes the fun part. So, alright, are you ready for this? A zombie arm! Wait, hold on. We got a zombie arm? From Forbidden and Arcanist. That's actually a weapon. Very interesting. Sure, yeah, cool. Okay, let's search seeds. For starters, could we make these? We can't. We need more Inferium, so it's actually a good thing we're about to do this. I'm going to craft a stack of these. That should be pretty quickly because they're just crafting recipes. So there we go. Grab this stuff. We'll place one down. I will grab my building gadget. I will select it. I will then open up this, go into surface mode, max this guy up to the fullest, right click that, and this should plant a bunch of this stuff. Awesome. And we're just pretty much going to do this quite a few different times. So I'll get, I guess, 2 more stacks. Probably more because I think I'm going to fill the whole thing up. By the way, this episode's probably going to be pretty short because I do have some stuff to do, and I've already got the all the mods to the sky episode coming out, so I guess stay tuned for that if you're satisfied with this one. We'll get a bit more. I might have gotten a bit more than we need, but we'll see how this goes. Now, in terms of Inferium and stuff, there is a Supremium bee that you can get to. He creates Supremium combs, I believe, this stuff here, and this stuff is a 30% chance to just get some premium essence. You know what I mean? Which is insane. We obviously want that. The problem is we just don't, we don't have it. You know what I mean? The process to get it was a little bit tricky, which to be fair, I should work on again because some of you guys gave me some really good tips to actually get that going. So for now, this is what we're looking at. This could probably be a seed. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, actually, you know why? Is this just dirt? Is that what we're looking at? No, it is. Yeah, it's just farmland instead of a special farmland. Hold on. All right, there we go. So yeah, this stuff, I mean, obviously you can see where it's like really growing well is near all of this stuff. This should start getting us quite a lot of Inferium, I would imagine. In terms of how much we have currently, it is 22,000. So I guess that is what we're going to be comparing to. Okay, so 22,000 currently. We'll let this guy sit for a bit, and I guess we'll see what we're left with in the end. To be honest, I don't know. I don't really know how much you'll be getting compared to just setting up our chunk destroyer in the mining dimension for a little bit longer, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Maybe I'll screenshot this just so that we can look at it in the future. In terms of over here, is this system still going good? I mean, I think it is. Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, the stuff's emptying. I feel like we're not. I guess we are getting this stuff. Yeah, we're at 22,100. Yeah, okay, sure. In terms of the netherite seeds, do we want just more netherite? We were getting this mainly for the crafters, right? But realistically, I don't know if we need to. You know what I mean? Like, what do we really need that much netherite for at the moment? I don't really know. Well, I guess, yeah, look, we're already back to only 22. And we crafted like 2 stacks just before. So I guess, yeah, there is a reason to get more. In that case, maybe I should make a few more. Maybe. How many can I make? Can I only make like 4 more? Yeah, let's make 4 more. So I should be able to leave this and it should craft all 4 of them. It should craft them one at a time in a row. The only thing we're waiting on is, I believe, the actual just processing of probably the crafting of the seeds and then the actual machine itself. But it should do it. Yep, here's the first seed. Awesome. I wanted to catch it on camera without having to go over there to see if it actually was possible. And it looks like it is. Oh, we've actually... What's this? Netherite seed. Interesting. Did I break something? What's netherite seed? Netherite seed. Inferium. Have I got an extra netherite seed that I wasn't meant to have? I feel like I do. Anyway, that's all the netherite seeds in a row there. Okay. And yeah, we've got an extra. I don't really know what I've done, to be honest. What's this? Inferium. Can I please get rid of the Inferium? There we go. Place that there. Place a little crop on top. I think the crops do make it a little bit better. It's just more so, it's a tiny amount better. You know what I mean? So if we want, we can craft a bunch of this. We could place some. We could try to building gadget it. I don't really necessarily know what it's going to do. What if we don't place on top? Can I then place it on these? No, I might just have to go through and do all this. Well, anyway, I'll do this. To be honest, 30-minute video. We're probably going to wrap it up here, to be honest. So I apologize if this was quick. We hopefully got a little bit done. Hopefully enough. I mean, the auto crafting of that thing was pretty fun. It's what I wanted to do, so I'm glad we got it done. Oh god, it's going to eat us. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Yeah. Thank you for supporting the channel as per usual. I enjoy making these videos, and it's awesome that you guys, for whatever reason, enjoy watching me make these videos and play them as well. So yeah, thank you for sticking by, keeping me company while I play these mod packs. I'm really I'm going around here like, what have we reduced ourselves to? I'm going around here placing crops. This is actually just a lag fest, this area here. I don't even have particles on. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll keep this outro short. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, goodbye. After this, there will be a To The Sky video coming out within this same day, most likely. So assuming I can get it rendered and uploaded in time. I don't know if it'll be like an hour after the video, or it'll be at least an hour after this video. Actually, the video is half an hour long? It'll be at least half an hour long. I might schedule it to come out right after this video would finish if you watched it the second it came out. We'll see what happens. Anyway, all right, goodbye.